The birds are singing. Hallelujah. They're singing. What's up, y'all? happy, happy Memorial Day to everybody. I love you. I was bored, so I thought I'd just go live and do my hair. And thanks to everybody that been following me, keeping up with my stories. That last one where I got ripped off for $1,000 and all of that. Anyway, I got somewhere to go, so I got to go to this party. So I'm trying to get my hair together, and that's that. And I see Linda, I see Tammy, I see Lady Virgo, and I see quite a few of y'all. Anyway, about what? We got about 50 people looking. Let's see. there. Got that out there. Woo! How long did that take? About 20 minutes? 15 minutes? Woo. All right, let me look at this and see what's going on. Someone saying, how long did it take you to grow your hair this now? Well, actually, it was breaking off for a minute with that relaxer. The relaxer started breaking my hair, and I started putting the clip-ins and stuff, trying to hold it out. And after a while, it was about up to here. Originally, when I did it, I had put a texturizer on my hair, and I wore it curly. And I let it grow down to about right here. My curly hair was about right here. So when I finally blew it out, it was about right here. So that's when I did the show Beverly Hills Fabulous. That was all my hair right there. I was rocking it. Now, after I did that show, I could pretty much burn it all out. I've been trying to keep it together, so I ended up going into the keratin Botox. Years later, well, I mean, I was getting desperate. And the keratin Botox, man, became a great product to use. It really just started growing the hair, growing the hair, growing the hair. And I was so afraid to cut my ears because I put in there a piece. And the piece was cool. I liked the piece. I still do it now. But I'm still working with this, trying to figure out everything about it. It's a different texture than the relaxer because it's my natural texture that's been, softened up. But the thing about it that I like is that the hair don't break. And, I'm trying to get the fullness back. But when I flat iron it, I'm going to silk it out all the way out. And then it'll be fine because I have kind of fine hair, but nice density. Another question, Miss Kitty M. Hi, Elgin. Oh, she left already. From San Antonio, Tanya. What's up, baby? Sid, keratin Botox makes it more easy. Yep. Brings back something sweet from the pot. Oh, bring back something sweet from the pot. Okay, baby. How often should I trim my ends if I wear it natural? Every couple of months, whenever the ends start looking brittle and dry, especially when you're wearing it natural, you can trim it. How often should I trim my ends? Oh, that's what I said. Talisha. Love from Albany, New York. Right on. And Shay says hi. Hey, Shay. And it's not rocking no more. I guess I'm good for a minute. Anyway, I got to do this hair. I had done a keratin Botox on it. I haven't posted that video yet, but I will. And I go every couple of months to do my keratin. And so I do see the length. I see the thickness coming back, When I first started, I think when I first did my first video, it was about like right here. And now it's coming on down. Anyway, whatever. Let me continue with this. Lady Virgo, how do you manage to keep your edges so thick? Most of us women have thinner edges. Yeah, because y'all abuse it. Put so much on it. Did so much to it. Braiding that hair real tight. Pulling it back real tight. I made sure I didn't do that to my edges, man. I've been gentle with my edges. One time I was at this beauty school with the owner was a friend of mine. He had me do some kind of class or something. The girl wanted to braid my hair. I let her braid it. And she braided this one like right here. Ooh, that spot. See that spot right there? Even turned a little gray. But right there, that sucker pulled it so much, and I had my head back like that when I came from, and it was like tight, and got a little, how it kind of get a little swollen in that follicle area, and a little bit never really grown back because it used to be more smooth through here. Now it's kind of got a little dent in there from them braids, and that's when I learned my lesson. Sophisticated me. Oh, God, it goes too slow. What product can you use to soften natural hair? Well, this is natural hair. You use keratin Botox if you want to soften it, but the thing about it is that You have to blow it out and flat iron it. You ain't got to do a lot of blowing and flat ironing, but you got to do it because the heat is what's going to help soften it. And then you can wash it right after and go back into your natural curl, or try to wear it straight for a minute. It's up to you. All right, how, Elgin, do you use your scalp to help encourage growth? What do I use on my scalp? I don't put anything on my scalp. Your hair grows an average of a half inch a month, regardless. Some less, some more. And I try to maintain that regrowth that comes in. And I have naturally oily hair, my natural sebum. Really does, it works. You know, my hair get oily. After about 4 days, my stuff is starting to get oily and it's starting to get a little stringy. And so it's not as fresh as it should be. Matter of fact, for me, I need to wash my hair every week. Sometimes I get lazy, but that's what I should be doing. Now, I ain't got my glasses on because I can't see. But I'll get back to these questions. Meanwhile, let me try to get this going. I said I want to do something different. I've been loving the support, all the wonderful comments that all you beautiful ladies and gentlemen been saying. I love that y'all respect me for what I do. And y'all got my back. I love that. Because that girl wore me out that time. She stole my shit. Uh-oh. Stole my stuff. I think somebody trying to hit me up on this stuff line. They're supposed to be easy and quick. Oh, nobody want anything. Wishful thinking. Is everybody having a beautiful day today? I can tell y'all a story about how I always remember and celebrate Mother's Day. Not Mother's Day, Memorial Day. I say Mother's Day because my mama died on Memorial Day. And the story goes, I can't write this stuff, you know what I mean? I can't make this stuff up. When God says that he is the author and finisher, he's the author of our life, he's right about that. And he has written some interesting chapters in my life. And this is one. I was like 30, 35. How old was I? I think I was 36. Yeah, 36. And it was the year of 1996. Are y'all with me on this conversation? I hope so, because I'm telling it. And I had just been dating Jack A for about 6 months, maybe 7. Now I said, I was straight out of ministry school. Took me 5 years to graduate school, seminary school at Crenshaw Christian Center. And I met Jack A at a Halloween party. She was dressed up like Marilyn Monroe. And my guards went up. But she had been coming to the salon, going to one of my stylists, so I knew who she was, and we had spoken before. So she came straight up to me and put her arm on my chest and said she would like to talk to me to the side. And I was there with a bunch of friends, girlfriends, whole bit. You know, when you ain't had sex in a long, long time, you've been holding out. It was like 4 years I was celibate. I was really trying to be devoted to the ministry. And So I went out and talked to her and stuff like that. Trust me, I was holier than thou at that time. I mean, I didn't play around. And I saw her and I looked at her, and of course she was intriguing, very sexy and stuff. She was been seen on TV, so you know you have the glad eye, you have that kind of look in your eye, like, whoo. Then she wanted to talk to me, so I went over there and talked to her. She just said, hi, how you doing, and stuff like that. That she was, you know, it would be nice if we can go out and, you know, have dinner or something like that. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, that sounds good. We look forward quick, you know. I said, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna have to, I'll call you in maybe a couple of weeks because I really have to pray on this. That's what I told her. I probably would never say that like that today, but that's how I was then. And she said, okay. And then the night went on, and I went over and I saw her at the bar, at the party at the bar, smoking a cigarette. And you know, my spirit was like, You see that? And I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't drinking, I wasn't smoking, I wasn't having sex, I wasn't doing anything but praising the Lord in the Word, in the Scripture, writing sermons. Just, and of course, I opened up my salon in '92, so I was definitely into that. And I used the principles of God, how to pray effectively, and Mark 11:24 was everything you desire to pray, believe you receive, you should have. And I was believing God for a salon in Beverly Hills. And God gave me this space on Wilshire in a high rise. And I was just really just working hard and being obedient as I can. I did run into one girl. And she did kind of break that celibacy. Jack A didn't do that. I got to be honest. And she looked like she just had to get it too. Leo. She was a Leo. Beautiful model. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm just talking away. Anyway, we're talking about Memorial Day. Let me get back on Memorial Day. So I had to go to London to do a hair show called Afro Beauty Show. And I told Jackie about it. Jackie said, oh, I want to go. I was like, you want to go? She said, yeah. She said, let's go to Paris first, and then you can go to London where you're doing your show and everything. And, you know, we can make a trip out of it. I was like, okay. So, I mean, when me and Jackie got together, this stuff went fast. When I waited that 2 weeks and called her, we was married within a year after we met, so it went pretty fast. And you know, after 4 years of not really getting it, except for that one time, I was pretty on anyway. Anyway, we went to London. We had a good time. Well, first we went to Paris. That was fun. That's another story. Then we went to London and everything was good. I was on stage and I was with Elastic Products and we were demonstrating the product. I was the educational director. I was doing all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, one morning I was starting to work and something came over me so strong that it weakened me. And I had to sit down and you know those milk carton crepes, the boxes. I sat down on one of those and I was like, ooh, I don't know what's going on. And I remember this lady saying, you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm all right, I'm all right. And then I got up and I went on and I finished doing it, the whole thing. Flew back from flew back from London to LA. And I get a phone call from my sister. And she said, Mama's missing. I'm like, what do you mean Mama's missing? Mama's missing. Nobody know where she is. Nobody found. I've seen her and she's been gone for 3 or 4 days. And nobody knows where her car is, none of that. I was like, really? Then I got a call the next day, and my sister again, And before she can tell me what it was, I said, "You mean to tell me I don't have no more mama?" And that's when it hit me. And it hit me hard on Memorial Day weekend. And it was the worst feeling I ever had in my life, man. I mean, I was devastated. I cried, I screamed, I yelled, I rode around in the car screaming and hollering. Oh my God, my mom, I was 30-something years old, just fell in love, got engaged in Paris, by the way. I said, you can't, my story, it's like a storybook, it's like a story tale. Got engaged in Paris, came back home to celebrate, and my mama dead, been carjacked and murdered by 3 thugs over there in the hood, because my mama was out partying. The sisters came back home, went inside. She got in her car and wanted to go over there to Jolly Time, which was a club in the hood that's after hours. And she liked to play a guitar because she's a honky tonk blues singer. So she wanted to go play some music, old times, trying to live a life. She used to tell me, I gotta live. Charlie, I gotta live. I was like, I know. Now I'm the same. Well, actually, I'm a year older than the day she died. She died at 64. And I'm 65. And when I made it at 65, it was like an achievement. I outlived my mother. You always want to outlive your parents. And I outlived mama. And sometimes I feel like she gave up her life so I could have mine. Some kind of way. It's strange. So today is Memorial Day, and I'm thinking about my mother and all of that. So that's the story about Mother's Day. You enjoy that? Don't be sad, It's a good thing, to be absent from the body, to be present with the Lord. Mama's in heaven doing her thing. Hopefully she praying, interceding on my behalf. Because I've been through a lot. Just dealing with life itself. Whew. Getting through this hat. All right. Stay strong. Y'all love to give me love. I know. I didn't tell the story for sympathy. No, I didn't tell the story for sympathy. I told the story because it's just funny how it all went down. But my mom got a chance to meet Jack Kay because she stayed with me 2 months prior to that. I mean, about 2 months prior to that, she came and stayed in LA with me for 2 months. So that was the last time I saw her. How many people out there barbecuing? Y'all barbecuing today? I can't even talk right now. I'm gonna give me some contact lenses so that I can see without having to have glasses. But the problem is that I got what they call a stigmatism. Actually, the real deal is I have a phobia about putting something in my eye. I don't know. Then they say you gotta be careful with contact lenses because you can get an eye infection. So all that kind of stuff made me stay away from it. But now I want to do it because I want to get these glasses off my face. What if I got me some green eyes? How about that? Keep on rocking, baby. All right, what's happening? Are they trying to get my attention? Okay, okay, please. No color. Please, no color content. Oh, Lord. Anybody could? No, did yesterday, lay back today to eat. All right. Betty, I haven't had oxtails in years. I love oxtails. Spicy hot. Hello, nice hair. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, my Amazon. Why can't I get the green? I look too fake. I try to be as natural and real as I can without all that other stuff. But sometimes I think about doing stuff to hold on. When you're in the beauty industry, man, you're around so many things that people do to stay young and look their best. Some do too much with them duck lips and too much Botox. Or fillers, that's the thing, the fillers. I don't know. Hard fillers. I'm not against it, but I'm not, I mean, I've done it before. And I don't know. One, it doesn't feel good to have those needles poked out of your face and stuff. And then you're concerned, you want to make sure that Botox work with you and you don't end up with a sleepy eye. I am so crazy. I'm trying to read with no glasses. I need to stop. Actually, I can pretty much put my glasses on. Let me see. Many more blessings, being greater, and many more something. Botox treatment soon. Yeah, you should get one. All right. What am I doing today? I'm going over to a friend's house to hang out with them. There's somebody you probably know, they're in the entertainment business. I'm pretty sure you do know him. With Val, my girl Val, she invited me. So, I'm going to do that. But also, I'm trying to get my body together for the summer, and boy, I am out of shape. It used to be so easy to bounce back, But boy, It's not easy. I've been buying those damn shaper stuff that you put on your body to try to suck it in. It hurt me. That stuff's so tight. I'll be trying to work and I'm like, it gives me gas, it gives me everything. I said, I can't wear these things. And it looked like my stomach is pushing hard on it, pushing to try to get off me, get off me. So then when I take it off, my stomach seems like it's bigger than what it was. Shoot, so I don't know. The doctor says it's just diet and exercise. And I know what it is. It's potato chips. I love chips with sandwiches and stuff. I love macaroni and cheese, greens. I try to cook them healthy, but I love that stuff. Mashed potatoes, pasta. But the main reason this gut like it is because of drinking. I used to hardly drink it at all. Got married to Jack H. I had to drink just to keep up with her nonsense. And then slowed down after I got divorced. And then started back again about 8 or 9 years ago. And started hanging with friends that like to drink vodka and tonic, which became my drink. And I would drink it wherever I go. That and champagne now. Let me not lie about the champagne. But I would start drinking it at home. So I would have 2 or 3 of them vodka tonics almost every night. And that stuff made my stomach explode. So I've been off of vodka and tonic for the last 2 weeks. I do a little tequila now. Do a margarita. And mostly I've been like drinking red wine, some Chardonnay, and trying not to drink until I get that feeling of what? I sit up here and just have a good time, get so messed up, I barely could walk to the bedroom. Partying by myself. But I never do too much. It's just that I'm a creature of habit. And I just do that thing every day. So I quit drinking vodka, because that's a weakness. I drink it like it's water, like a thirst quench, like Sprite. And everybody I know drink vodka. Diane Carroll drank vodka. We used to drink vodka together. We used to get messed up. My girl started drinking after 5. Cocktail hour. Whew. Some of the celebs I have done. One is Angela Bassett. I was excited to Angela Bassett. I really was. And when she came to me, she getting ready to do a movie, and she wanted me to make her a beautiful wig. Actually, I was buying them at the time from a company. But she bought one of my wigs. Actually, she bought 2 or 3 wigs. Yeah, she did. What a superstar. Then in her presence, and when she's on the red carpet, oh my God. She's just a superstar. I don't know. Oh, I brought her name up because she's in the news. Whew, I'm tired, y'all. Trying to hold on to this towel. All right, how are we doing? Shay Shay, you have hung out with some of the most beautiful looking people. Oh, well, thank you. She is very sweet. She is. She's so classy, she's so classy and so sophisticated. And that's the reason why you just, when you're in her presence, you just, oh my God, that's Angela Bassett. I did a lot of old school people coming up. Still got a lot of them that I still do. But I don't do as many celebrities as I used to. Plus, I don't know. I might get back to her. All right, I'm almost done with this part. Let me see. Ooh, child. This side is better than that other side. Now I like to trim my ends after I do my character Botox, and when I did it this last time, I didn't trim it. And I'm not trimming much. I know y'all want me to. But I ain't gonna do it. All right. Now I'm gonna do something else. Come on, baby, turn that. All right, was wondering if we can have a conversation. I need a little professional guidance on how to go about getting my hair growth products off the ground, please. Well, you got your product, congratulations. And how you get it off the ground is challenging, trust me. There's so many hair care products out there, it's just challenging. But if anybody can do it, we should be able to do it. You should be able to do it. Sophisticated me, I'm saying up what I'm saving up now for a wig. I want a 40-inch straight, jet black and styles just like yours. All right. 40 inches, girl, that's too long. Unchain your brain. For real. I know you're going to be looking clean. What are you wearing? I don't know what I'm wearing yet. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I mean, what I do is I go into my closet and I feel my colors or what kind of what. So let's say I start with the shirt, then I'm pants and the shoes and start with that. If I start with the pants, then I'm gonna do opposite. And I probably start with the shirts because I got some new shirts in there that I haven't worn. So I'll probably, grab one of them shirts and then put the pants together with it. All right, here we go, here we go. See if I still know how to do this on myself. You know I do. I want my hair to have some body, some curls to it this time, because it's been so straight for so long. Is this thing on? Damn. Messed up that effort. All right, what we got? Love your energy. Thank you, baby. Your skin is so clean. I just washed it, just got out of the shower. Can you recommend a very light, soft hair with itchy scalp? What? My shampoo and conditioner, great for all that. You got it. Have you did Patti LaBelle's hair before? No, I haven't. I know a friend of mine did Patti for many years. George Fuller. Give George Fuller a shout out. Yeah, George did her hair for many years, wearing those wigs. Now she's going to somebody that's really hooking her up with all that baby hair stuff. Hi, Benjamin Brown. Thank you, bro. Mash is not. Okay. You called me a Keisha Bone. How did you and Jack K meet? I already told the story, baby. Hope you're doing on me too. Shake, shake. All right, let's see if this is going to work. Layers in your hair would be great. No, it won't. It has layers in it, long layers. It's not all one layer. No. The reason why is when I put extensions in it, it's not going to blend so well. The layers may get in the way of the length. So, no. All right, curl up. Shoot. It's curling now. It ain't hot enough. That's the problem. I hit it too much with that other one. With that flat iron. See, you get your hair too hot with the flat iron, you go back with a curling iron, you don't even want to curl. But I want some body to it, so let's see what happens. Plus, I did that one already. Just try to get a little something, something. A little something, something. Oof. Sorry, very light hair, all for dry, itchy scalp. I'm like a hair scientist, Mr. Elgin. Thank you, baby. If one thing I don't know, well, if there's anything I do know hair. Been a fascination of mine all my life. All my life. All of my life. Yeah, my hair is growing. It's not curling because I put all that heat from the flat iron on it. So it's not going to curl because the bonds are broken. But it's doing something. See, that one curl better. If I put some spray on it, then it will, but I don't want to fry my hair with no spray. You know what I mean? Ooh. Thank you. Do you ever pin curl your hair? No, I can't do all that. Elder, what's your favorite cologne? Good question. You know, I got lots of cologne. Lots of cologne. And I go back and forth because I get tired of a scent. So I change up. But I can tell you, I have Baccarat, I have Christian Dior, I have Hermes, Tom Ford, uh, what else? Whew. Versace, what else? Burberry, which is all, Save Dior. I have Bond number 9, Pinch Bookie. Pinch Bookie, what's that? It looks like you have a beautiful view behind me. I do. It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, appreciate y'all watching. I don't want to take up this time. All right, what's my next set? Pardon me, don't look too close. Trying to be modest this time, you know. Told you I'm going to a party, so I have to be a little extra on the flyness. I use my own protectant. I have my own protectant spray. Can I be a moderator? I'm so sorry, jealous of your hair. Don't be jealous, baby. Subscribe. We love you. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. All y'all on here, you should subscribe. Give me some followers real quick. So subscribers, you know, trying to make this money, trying to get these followers up. If you want me to get a new show, these followers will help. The subscribers going to help me. Anyway, Women of Wealth. Wow, I was about to ask where the pony fall was. Right here, baby. Your mommy have a favorite song, Mr. Elgin? Well, I guess she did. Mama did. She used to sing different songs, but it was always, you know, honky-tonk blues. Trying to see if I can pull one out of my memory. Mama, what you say? Something like that, anyway. Jeremiah, what brand curling iron do you use? Well, this one here is a Bionic. I got it at the beauty supply. It's okay. Oh man, the thing that turned off on me. But if you know of a better one, let me know, because I am sick and tired of the curling irons because they don't get hot enough. You pretty much have to, like, do not flat iron it. Do not flat iron it prior to, because if you do, that heat is so much stronger and it silks it out so much. You go back. Now you may be able to flat iron your hair. Like if I flat iron my hair today and tomorrow I curled it, it would curl because the heat has finally got out of it and it's cool. What you driving today? You know, I'm driving my Maserati Gran Turismo. Top won't be down, but I'm gonna be driving it. That car has become one of my favorite cars, and I've had so many cars. And Mercedes, Porsche, Escalade, Jag. But when I got this Maserati, woo, I've had it now about 4 years, and I'm not even tired of it. I mean, I just love it. And it's a fast car, man. Got a lot of power. I know I can curl it with the flat iron, but I don't want to put that kind of heat on my hair. I have sometimes, but I don't feel like doing that. And plus, I don't want any tight curl because I'm gonna blend it in with this ponyfall. How are you doing, Mr. Charles? From Perkskin. I'm doing fine. Doing really good. Women of Watch. Wow, I saw your shark yesterday driving with the top down. I said, look at LG. I know I got a lot of likes on that baby too. I was like, decided to put the top down. It was kind of cool going through the canyon. So I had the windows out, and I put on the heater. That's how we do it in Cali, okay? And then I got to a certain area, I said, let me go and see if I can get a good shot. It'll be nice. And baby, I caught a good one. 330 Ci, BMW drop top. You better, Noah Wilson, Ramona Allums. That's it, right? Allums. Do you ever age? Girl, you know I age. I'm trying my best to fix it. You were stunning with the top down. Yes, sir. Thank you. Your mama like Ray Charles music? Yeah, my mama did too. Everybody liked Ray Charles music. Ray Charles was a phenomenon. All right, yeah. What kind of music do I like? You know, I'm a R&B man. Love 80s R&B, even 90s. But I also like rap. I like music that makes me dance. I like young music. You know, listen to them talk crazy about each other. They're so explicit in how they show their love for the girls and stuff. I mean, whew. But the beat's good. When I visit my son, he's an executive chef in Beverly Hills. Oh, wonderful. Where in Texas am I from? I'm from San Antonio, Texas. Baby. Born and raised. Left Texas and came straight to LA. I ain't left center. What is keratin? Are those chains? Pretty warm gold. What? Girl, you got me. What is keratin? Go on and Google that for yourself. That's a Ray Charles song, Elgin. Is that right? Well, there you go. San Antonio, Texas. Is that my Ramona? Or is that another Ramona? Come to Arizona, you'll leave with an afro. No, I won't, baby. Trust me. They thought I was going to do that in Philadelphia. They thought I was going to do that on cruise. But that keratin both ties on my hair, it sips it out. It don't revert back. This ponyfall is what reverts back. My hair doesn't. Probably 24 karat. Okay. That's my Ramona, baby. Me and Ramona, I met Ramona when I used to dance in the strip joints in San Antonio, Texas. Yep. I was like 19. I heard about it and stuff. I was inquisitive. I said, what's going on over there? All the girls at the Secretary Pool was talking about, ooh, ooh, ooh. I called up and I said, now I know I can dance. I've been dancing all my life. I'm going to go over there and check it out. Man said, get on stage, gave me one of those little things to put on. I got there and I danced my heart out. That man said, you're hired. Can you come back tomorrow? I said, sure. Then I started shaking my little ass. You know, I was like 19, so I was skinny as a bean. I was a basketball player. But, you know, somebody liked it. Ramona liked it. And that's how I met Ramona. I hope you don't mind me telling that story. And then I told her I had to leave and come to LA because I had to make my dreams come true and all that stuff. And she was very nice. It was very much in my corner. That's a good friend right there. Terry Broadway. Elgin and Terry from Atlanta. What's up, Terry? Hello, Lily. Fabulous hair. You was a stripper? We called it exotic dancer, dog. Yeah, y'all know all my journey. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't risque. Did it just for like maybe 5 months, and I moved to LA right after that. My parents never did know. But I learned some things, saw some things, and picked the game. It was cool, but it just wasn't me. You know, I don't know. I tried it, and it was fun. It was fun. Anyway, that was that. And Cruz will last not 1 second. But it's okay. Save the day. Save the day with a little bit of halo hair. No. Pony fall. The pony fall. This is what I had when I was riding in that Maserati the other day. In my car, I had this sucker on blowing in the wind. Whew. Look, I ain't trying to show my man boobs. All right, y'all. I asked a few more. I read your book. You left the strip report out. Did I? I did. Thought I put it in there. My bad. I have to go back. I actually read my book all over again because I want to start sharing it. I was so upset to talk about it before because it talked about all my indiscretions and all the stuff that I did. And it's like right in your face. The first 3 chapters is all these conquests I had and how I fell in love and got used and abused because I was naive, and then all the other stuff that was going on in the 80s. And that's why I had to go to Jesus. I had to change my life around. Michelle, where are you going to, Elgin Charles? I don't want to say where I'm going to, because it's not good to, you know, when you're going over to a celebrity's house, they don't want, you know, that's like name dropping. It's, you know, it's just, to me, it's not proper etiquette to do all that. Now, once I'm there and I take some pictures and post it, then you know where I went. How about that? Because I don't want nobody to think I'm thirsty. You know, back to talking about when I used to dance. You know, I've been into hair all my life. And I used to sit there, that's back in the 70s, that's when disco was out. Bee Gees, you know, they had that long hair, everybody had hair and stuff. And I saw the white boys sit down there after they was dancing stuff, they take a shower and come out, And they take that round brush and just blow dry their hair, and it was just beautiful, just gorgeous, like this here, just and then they round brush here and stuff. And I used to look at that like, wow, I wish I could do my hair like that. I didn't want to be white. I wasn't trying to be white. I just wanted to be able to just make hair look so pretty, so beautiful. And all this time I've been trying to achieve that. And I have. I've been able to do my own hair, grow it out, be able to round brush, do whatever I want to, make it beautiful, gorgeous, just transform it right then and there. So I made my dream come true, and I just love it. And to be at my age and still have my hair, hallelujah. Woo, what a blessing. All right, y'all. The lesson, you became great. Hope to see you again. Hope to see you too. It looks beautiful. Thank you. Everybody, hit that like button watching. Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I won't take your money, but if you gave it to me, I'll take it. Donna Summers, the best to do it. Yes, yes. I love Donna Summers. Have a great day. Thank you so much. I love you guys. It's been an hour and 4 minutes. I love you. You did that. All right. Would you ever do acting role, Miss Elgin? Yes, I have. Yes, I will. I have. I've done plays. I like acting. You are the bomb. I wanted to come to your shop, but I was too young. Oh, baby girl. Well, you're not now, huh? All right. Peace out. Love y'all. Thank you.